I'm pretty good at catching myself when I'm judging someone. Usually it doesn't take long. I zoom out, take in their perspective, remember that we're all just walking each other home in different outfits. But man, sometimes judging feels so good. And there have been times when I literally told my higher self, like, oh man, come on. You got to let me cook. You got to let me wallow in this. And sometimes my higher self lets me cook. The last time was Jordan Peterson. Oh my God, that dude. But today it's Aubrey Marcus. Now, if you don't know who that is, skip this whole video. Trust me, you don't need another shirtless spiritual influencer in your algorithm. I always thought Aubrey was just some ripped entrepreneur who made a ton of cash, found plant medicine, and launched a podcast to interview deep spiritual thinkers. And he has some amazing guests on. I've watched maybe a dozen videos of his. I like who he brings on. I just have to skip the parts where he talks. Like, even when I agree with him, there's this constant undertone of, I've transcended duality. His spiritual ego it's a lot. It's like Jordan Peterson without the rage, but with a splash of ayahuasca and Burning Man dust. Listen, I'm not throwing shade from outside. I've been around the spiritual block. I've tripped, healed, fasted, journaled, breath work. And yes, I too once thought my dreams were downloads from the Pleiades. So I get it. I really do. But there was this one interview. It was Aubrey, Robert Grant, and Matthias De Stefano. I respect both those guys. They're like wisdom with no ego markup. Then halfway through, Aubrey cuts in like, I could spend every day making love to my goddess wife. And I'm sitting there like, bro, they're talking about sacred geometry, not your tantric flex routine. And even Robert and Matthias had a look like, okay, Mr. Polygamy PowerPoint, dial it back a little bit. Then came the video. It was Aubrey, his wife, his new girlfriend, and his spiritual mentor, Mark Gaffney. And they're talking about their divinely guided menage a trois. And I was just like, look, do you explore love however you want? I hope everyone in that throuple is feeling seen, safe, and consensually activated. Truly. But if you can watch Mark Gaffney for more than 2 minutes without needing an energetic shower, you might want to check your discernment. The whole thing felt more like a branding than a breakthrough. I care about as much for this divine relationship as much as I cared about when Kanye married Kim, which is to say, I don't. And no, I don't feel bad for the new girlfriend. She's an eternal being, just like the rest of us, probably learning something we don't see yet. And that's the point, right? I mean, we're all learning. That includes me. That includes you. It includes Aubrey. But if you're calling yourself a psychonaut after 1,000 trips and your spiritual ego is still leading the show, dude, something's off. Psychedelics are sacred. They're supposed to put your ego in its place, not give it a glow up in a podcast. And someone close to Aubrey, someone who really loves him, man, you might need to say, bro, man, maybe take a break from the spotlight. I mean, go integrate for a minute. Not everything needs a mic. My point is, wait, what? Okay, my higher self just chimed in. That's enough. That's all I'm allowed to say. I'll let it go. Let them live their journey. Okay, man, I love you guys. Take care of your hearts and watch out for spiritual branding disguised as wisdom. Peace.
It's getting kinda crazy up in here. Got that DJ playing music everybody wants to hear. Yeah. It's getting kinda crazy up in here. Everybody wants to ride in the water slide. 'cause I'm crazy.